I'm going to make coffee, and you need to start first with the coffee pot, and you have to put water in the coffee pot. You're making coffee. Start with putting water in the coffee pot. Make sure you have enough cups of water for how much you want to drink. This one, it says a little bit more than 5, between 4 and 6. Maybe 5 cups, 5.5 cups. Then you pour the water in the coffee maker. And you put the coffee pot underneath where you poured the water in. Next, you have to get the coffee. So here's the coffee filter. We'll keep the coffee from going into the water. And here is the coffee. And I'm going to put 3 scoops of coffee in here. 1, 2, and 3. Now put the coffee filter with the coffee into the coffee maker, close the top, and I push the button, and the water should start heating up and going into the coffee pot. And instead of coming out clear, it will be coffee, but it will take a little while. In the meantime, let me put the coffee back where it's supposed to go. And there's a coffee cup ready for the coffee. And you can hear the coffee pot starting to heat. The coffee maker starting to heat up, but it's going to take a while for all of the water to go through the coffee into the coffee pot. So in the meantime, let's go for a little walk. I've got a mask because I'm going to go outside, and let's see what we see outside. I'm going to go for a walk with my dog Timber. So I got my mask on. That's a little bit of trivia about dogs like this, Alaskan Malamutes. So here's Timber walking, and let me see. I gotta make sure the leash is entangled. Hi. Okay, here we go. And dogs like to smell everything. They could smell where other dogs have been. Let's go out. And then dogs like to smell every tree. Wants to smell that tree, but let's keep going until we get further down the sidewalk. You'll want to smell that tree. There's another tree coming up. You'll want to smell that tree. And Timber's going to try to smell every tree because all the dogs smell trees because they can smell each other. Come on, let's keep going, Timber. And he smells all the bushes because he can smell other dogs that have been there. Come on, Timber. There's another tree he'll try to smell. And there's someone cutting the trees across the street. And here's Timber. He's gonna try to smell other dogs. Keep going, Timber. There's a dog that lives on the other side of this fence that Timber always tries to smell. Sometimes they bark at him. And now we've made it to the park. Come on, Timber. Here comes Timber. walking through the park, smelling the pine needles. Come on, Timber. Come on, Timber. Let's go. Sure. There must have been dogs here already this morning. Here's Timber. The dog could know that they were here. And the next dog that will come will start to smell that tree because Timber was there. There's some other dogs. We gotta stay away from the other dogs. Timber's a big dog and he has a big mouth. Like a bear. Morning. Morning. And you don't want to get in a fight with other dogs, Timber. So let's keep on moving, Timber. Let's keep going to the open field. They're trying to train those other dogs. And it's so bright out. It's gonna get hot today. It's a good thing we started out earlier this morning, Timber. There's another one. Okay, Timber. Keep going, Timber. Hey, I like to pee on the trash cans too. Come on. Those other dogs have been there. And each dog wants to say, well, I know someone else was here, but I want to show all the other dogs that I was here today too. Oh, Timber, come on. Let's go. And this is where people go to the bathroom and dogs like to go to the bathroom on the place where the people go to the bathroom. We'll keep moving. There's another dog that's been there.
Okay, now we're back inside. It looks like coffee's all ready. And there's Timber drinking his water. And here's the coffee cup. And here's the coffee. The end.